Hold on. Damn, you threw me off with that one. Nah, you about to get me into some shit.
That's what we put people on blast around here, you heard?
Yo.
Talk about it with GATICA. We are here live and direct. Ladies and gentlemen, look who I got. Oh.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
The legendary. We need like a boom, 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 boom. We got DJ Sammii Blendz in the building. Like,
hey.
Y'all see this? Y'all see the vibes? Welcome.
I appreciate that introduction.
Yo,
Get up and start dancing.
Listen. I know that, we have actually never hung out. We haven't really gotten to know each other prior to this moment, but I want to say I have heard so much about you and in such a great, respected way. Like,
thank you.
I'm newer to the DJ scene. I've only been around for like 3 years. But when I started DJing, like my mentors, my boys, people that I knew were like, if you're going to fucking do this, like, you gotta do this. And it's not to be cute on the gram. It's not to get the likes. Like, respect the culture, respect the culture, respect Absolutely. The culture. And I feel like the things that I've seen what you do, and that's just such a big slogan on you of like respecting the DJ culture. So
thank you.
I wanted to start off the show with a little gift. So what we're gonna do is, because this is March, it's Women's Month. I am a DJ, y'all know that. I had to do my female pick of the month, give respects, make sure she never forgets. My name is DJ GATICA. I got you some socks.
I love
the
socks.
Vinyls.
With the
GATICA, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I am gonna flex these.
Yes.
Something different.
You really should.
Thank you
really
so
should.
much. I love them.
You really should. Okay. And I do a little research when I have guests. You know what I'm saying? I had watched a couple interviews, and I believe it was on the Frank Roth episode that you said one of the artists that inspired you were Prince.
Yes.
So we had to go. We had to respect the DJ. We only respect vinyl DJs around here. You know
oh my God.
The hits. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Nah, you gotta get a hug for
you know
this.
What I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I appreciate this. I fucking love Prince.
Yes, that's what she said. I was listening.
Oh my God.
I was listening.
I'm gonna hang this up right home. You have no idea. I'm about to burn this vinyl.
Listen, I'm kind of copying off of, Noriego, the giving people flowers. But again, it's hard for me to come up and be like, yeah, another female. But here we're giving respect where it's due. DJ Sammii Blendz.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Of course. So let's talk about it. Not all the females are in the kitchen. You heard? Not all the females are in the kitchen, and there are females out here changing the DJ landscape. See or no?
Talk about it. Absolutely.
Talk about it.
Absolutely. I feel like now with all the pressure that's been applied, females that actually came into this like trying to be like really cute, and I thought it was cute to have like the little corset that sits out. Like they realized that even with all of that, the crowd will still hate you. I've seen women get in bad risk. Like from like dudes in the club that wouldn't even care, and they'll be like, yo, get the fuck off. Who is this? Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like right now so much pressure has been applied finally that like, a lot of females in the game, and I love seeing females that are so driven and so into the craft now and taking it head on serious. And, we paved the way together. Little do we know that we evolved the image of what female DJs are. It shouldn't even be stigmatized as DJs. You understand what I'm saying? I'm meeting like females out of the woodworks that I will put my entire bank account down to have them compete with a lot of industry people. But that's going to come in time. We're going to set that up the right way.
Yes. My first question for you here today is, What is a disc jockey?
A disc jockey? Well, you giving like the proper terminology.
Yes.
Go ahead, mom.
Yes, we flexing.
You hear me?
We flexing. That's all we do.
Now, proper disc jockey and stuff like that, it's somebody that pretty much you have the capability of taking a record and evolving it. You understand? Like, you know, again, like, you know, refraining back to what I said on Frank Ruff's interview and stuff like that about pretty much any artist can make a record, but we the ones that like, we able to set like a heavy tone on it. So a real disc jockey not only does their research behind the emotion behind that record, but also the effects that it has on people. You understand? So it's like, you know, when you do this, it's just like even learning different genres, taking in different records, or even finding like different artists that just make records. You get me? Like we take that in and it's just like we're visionary on how to lay it out. You understand? So we're painting a picture for the people. So it's like, you know, the artist is giving us the storyline and we pretty much like, we the publicists. Lay the shit down. Right?
Who would you say is the first female DJ that like, that you could say like, that's the first female DJ?
What do you mean? Like that inspired me?
Yeah, I mean, we could say to inspire, but just like, let's go. Cause people respect your word. You know, they, like if you say something over someone new, they're not going to be like, oh, but like you're credited. You know what I mean? So who would you say in the I guess hip hop history, we'll do more of a specific genre. We won't be so broad, right? Like in the hip hop genre, who do you think is someone who paved the way?
Yo, you know what? Like, you know, she gets her flowers on the East Coast a lot, but I feel like she needs to get her flowers more worldwide. Jazzy Joyce.
Okay. Oh.
Like, definitely, like she paved the way in such a different way that even down to just her technique, it was always like it was different. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of our style, what we have now, it comes from Jazzy Joyce, especially on the beat juggling thing. Now you see the females that are really like messing around more with the blending, because key factor about DJing, step 1, learn how to blend.
Hence,
that is the most important part.
Sammii blends. It's the most crucial part.
Yeah, please but don't touch the turntable. Learn how to blend. That's step 1. You understand? But I feel like Jazzy Joyce, her style, like, and if, you know, after a lot of people watching this, I want a lot of people to go and do their like research on Jazzy Joyce. Like she's really an OG in the game. I've came across her several times. It's always love when I do and stuff like that. But I gotta give her flowers here. On a female DJ, hell yeah.
All right.
She don't get enough respect.
Let's get into some unspoken truths. And if they're truths or are they myths? It's gonna, listen, we came to talk about it, all right? We came to talk about it. Successful women are liked less than successful men.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I read a quote, and I came across it randomly. I don't want to say this wrong, but I believe it was Erykah Badu who said this, that it was they fear what they can't control. You understand? So this is the thing. Like I feel like with women, and even down to, you know, I'm not going to get too deep into like the feminism stuff or any of that. Like I'm not.
Because we are not man haters. I love you men.
But
I love you men. All right.
I respect.
I am not a hater of y'all men.
Go ahead, mommy.
Just making it crystal clear.
GATICA. Nah. I don't hate men. Like you understand. Like I respect men. Like I respect men for being men. Like at the end of the day, like I'm a woman. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just like I respect everybody like human beings when it comes down to it. But it's just like I feel like just being a woman, period, in the world that we come from growing up with the old generation into the new generation, it's just like there was a lot of rules applied on women. You understand what I'm saying? Like even like with little boys, like you see them jumping off of counters and all that. He's a boy. But with girls, it's kind of like you need to sit like this. You
And
need
wait,
to cross your legs. You need to do this. Don't talk like this. You understand? There's a lot of that. So I feel like just on being a woman in general and a woman having like that dominance to not take shit from anybody in order to be successful. In order for you to be a boss, you can't take shit. Because I don't know what business owner walks in a building and people don't straighten up. You're not a boss if people not straightening up to come correct when they come at you. But you know, it's not, you don't got to be an arrogant asshole, but you know, it has to, you know, your demeanor, your character has to be
Demands
there.
Respect.
You understand? So
Demands respect.
I feel like, you know, being a woman because of what women are looked at as more like sex icons in the entertainment industry. Like, you know, it becomes like a threat to a lot of people. And I feel like we could talk about that all day.
But we have a couple more
Right.
unspoken truths. When choosing who to DJ, men are significantly more likely to choose men.
Yeah. And you want to know what? And I would understand why. I would understand why for the simple fact is that of course, there's always that bad batch that it's like they are a little too emotional or whatever the case may be. But the thing is, like, you know, I grew up like with a lot of guys in my life, but it's like when it comes down to solving things or getting to the point, they emotionally detach themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. With women, we are just naturally emotional creatures. You understand? So it's like a lot of that reflects into what we do. And that's where the stigma of the female DJ comes in to where it's like, oh, no, she's a female. But you won't get the respect of, no, that's a DJ walking in. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why guys steer more toward guys because we don't have enough women that are really like trying to lay it down, trying to get better at their MCing, trying to really like go at it and hit that line of I am a DJ. Do not call me a female DJ. I am a DJ. You understand? And I feel like even with promoters, and it happens to me constantly that it's just like, oh, yo, I'm doing this female thing. We'll love you on. And I'm just like, would you like to book me for a party? What's the female thing? I'm kind of confused about it. Like, what's happening? We giving out tampons at the door, sir? What is this? Like, you understand? But, you know, I feel like that's why guys like go more toward guys.
Can you name me 2 stereotypes about female DJs?
2 stereotypes about female DJs. All right. Oh, okay. Would this even be considered a stereotype? Like, she can't talk on the mic?
That's a stereotype.
Off the rip. That's the first thing. As soon as a female DJ gets on, she can't talk on the mic. I see guys literally ripping the mics away from before even a lot of females get on. Like, because it's like, I got you. Like, what do you mean? Or you understand, or the stereotype of you need help.
You can't carry everything by yourself.
Like,
see, I don't mind that stereotype. I'll concur with that.
Bueno, gatita, she loves
please help
men.
me. Please use your big old muscles.
No, but I mean like with the connection and stuff like that, kind of like belittling your process in the sense.
Like off the rip, you don't know how to set up the aux to the XLR or whatever the case may be.
Like, you know, just because a woman is beautiful, that don't mean that she dumb. You get me? Like, I don't know. I hate a beautiful dumb woman. I'm not even gonna lie.
I just did a rant about that earlier.
Like, that shit sets me off.
How about the stereotype of all your clients trying to get with you?
Well, being a female DJ. Well, I mean, it's a little different for me. So I don't really have like to deal with the guy promoters, nonetheless.
Okay, the female promoters, are they trying, you know what I'm saying? Is that like a stereotype of like, oh, she only getting booked because that shorty wanna, you know what I'm saying? She wanna build that relationship with her or whatever, put money in her pocket because she's trying to get in pockets, you know? Like.
Nah, yo, honestly, in my, like, you know, obviously there's been a couple of promoters that's tried. I'm not going to throw nobody out there and shit like that. But Yo.
Talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yo,
kidding.
throw it out there, right?
We're trying to get her booked. No. We're not that messy.
No, actually, let me tell you about this shit. When I hit the spot in Queens, no, I'm fucking with you. Not
Oh,
really
you
good.
got me hype. I thought she was giving the best cheese. Cheese man. I thought she was doing that.
Nah, not for nothing. I don't really like deal with. I never had that problem, honestly, because it's like the female promoters, the way that they steer in more like traffic is like, because I do a lot of like heterosexual parties and shit. Like, if for anybody that's questionable, yeah, I'm gay, and just in case that flew over anybody's head, because I still have people asking, which is crazy. But
well, people just don't probably now in this day and age now. I think everyone has their own experience, but I think it's better like that than where like 30 years ago where you just get punched in the face because you're different or like, you know what I mean? Like, I think at least it's trying to be respectful of, because now there's so many different terms, right?
There's too many
There's,
terms.
And it's a lot of terms. Like, I don't want to be
community.
disrespectful. I'm not trying to lose any followers or get canceled, but it's just like, it's a lot of terms. So people just being respectful.
Like, I'm being so respectful, to each his own.
Yeah.
But baby, people in my community, baby, we need to tone it down. I need a full dictionary of what's going on in the world right now, because I'm highly confused.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I did.
She's allowed.
I'm crying.
Name me one thing you wish you knew about DJing before DJing.
Honestly, the DJ business, like how to properly like put together like the tedious work when it comes down to your business, how to properly, get your LLC, how to properly, set up an email account, do your calendars properly, along with even like laying down like the groundwork of like how to go and get bookings the proper way, and like instead of just marinating around like a bunch of like clicks thinking somebody's gonna give you a handout. Like,
so let's get right into plugging what you got going. Is this what you have going on now?
yeah.
Can you explain to us, DJ Sammii Blendz, from what I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, boot camp.
Yes.
DJ boot camp. Talk about it. That's what finally made me click and be like, I've been meaning to make this connection, but I was like, oh, she made a boot. Okay, we got to get her on the show. Let's talk about the boot camp.
My apologies.
What is your DJ boot camp? Tell me. How does somebody apply? How does someone get in, purchase, support the movement?
No, so pretty much I call it DJ boot camp because it's kind of like all of us hit bumps in the room. There's a lot of experienced DJs that I know that even like they've just, they just get discouraged because it's like they either their photos aren't that good, or you get what I'm saying, their business ethic isn't right, or just plain old, just like their fan base isn't sticking. You get me? It's deeper than the craft. You feel me? So pretty much what I'm doing is kind of like, it's like a development process. You get me? So it's like you are experienced in what you do, but now this is pretty much a stepping stone and a pass by for you. If you take it serious, not only will I give you employment, for you to get up on your feet, I do have my membership process that pretty much I'm going to give you once a month photo shoots, but I'm not going to hit you up. I'm going to set it up one day. We're going to set up the entire room. You understand? So that everybody can get those perks. You're going to have a slot time. You come in, you make that. I'm not going to make sure, I don't know. Listen, all of us have
boot
problems.
camp is boot camp.
Yeah,
right?
like you will get booted.
This isn't no sugarcoating. Oh, come be a DJ. It's for hours.
Yeah, no.
No, this is the real life. You about it or you not.
Exactly. And and this is the thing with what I'm doing. It's like even with, you understand, giving DJs employment, it's like, because I was away for a little bit. I don't know if you know too much of my background, but I really pretty much revamped my business from the ground up, and I had to start back from scratch. I had to start working in rooms that I was working back when I was 16. I had to go back to areas because it's like
it's humbling as well.
No, yeah, for sure. You know, like, and a lot of people that I was working with, you know, the momentum kept going while I was away, which is only understandable. So other people came up. So it's like what I just had out was a bunch of old war stories. Oh, Sammii, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like I needed to re-identify myself. I needed to show people like, nah, I'm Sammii Blendz. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I bring. And even down to getting back to the tedious DJing, like being away from turntables for even if it's like a month, like, you understand what I'm saying? You still got to jump back into it. You got to practice and then you got to learn these records. And that took time, you know? So I tell the DJs, whatever rooms that I put you in, you understand? Yeah, it's going to be longer than the usual set time. But instead of sitting at home, you get me, and doing nothing, go make your money, but also make what you can of these rooms. Do not go in, do not promote me. You're there to promote yourself and you're there to level up. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, my business is protected.
Yeah.
You know, my contracts with these places, but, you know, like, make what you want of it. Do not get comfortable, because the second that I see that anyone is getting comfortable, you gotta, this is your time.
That's your cue.
You understand?
No pun intended.
It's an evolution process. This is literally, it's a stepping stone. So, and you know, I'm getting a lot of backlash about it.
I was going to say, I saw some of the comments. I don't know if it was the comments or you had reposted a comment. And all I have to say is someone who's doing better than you will never be talking about you. So people who are talking about you are upset. They're upset that they either came from the same place as you, went through the same things that you've gone through, and they're not rebranding or reinventing themselves the way that you are. So I want you to know, I'm officially telling you to fuck whoever it is that is hating in the comments. That's just extra, you know what I'm saying, engagement on your algorithm that people are going to be looking at to support what you have going on. Because
absolutely,
we can talk maybe for a moment. I have watched some of your content, not no weird shit, but like I said, when I have guests, I do an investigation, a GATICA investigation of what we're going to talk about, and seeing the things that you have grown to be such a beautiful woman and all the things that you went through. And I sat and I watched Becoming Number 4.
Thank you.
Yes, but I'm waiting for number 3 and number 4. What the hell? How are we gonna finish Becoming Number 4? When are you gonna put it out?
Yeah, I was gonna put out the pre-promo for it in February, but I did push it back the date. But I'm not going to release part 3 until the new year.
Okay. So she got us on the edge of our seats. The vulnerability that she shows, thank you for letting us into, you know, who you are and what you've been through. I think not a lot of people on this entertainment side do that, right? We show the lit parties, we show everybody popping bottles, we show the filtered pictures, and nobody shows what's the real person and what's going on. So again, all the respect to what you're doing and everything that you've been moving. And I saw something that you were in 4 or 5 years ago, and they asked you, what are you going to be doing in 5 years? And your response was, you want to become an evolution into the immortality of the DJ culture. And I think that that is what you are living right now. So it took 5, she manifested it. They asked, and I think you're doing exactly what you said you were going to do. And I respect people who do that, because a lot of y'all out here be doing a lot of this. Y'all be talking a lot of this. Y'all don't actually be supporting the fellow DJs. The fact that you're making a way of educating people who are actually going to try. Not a lot of DJs help DJs get bookings. What? You don't hear about DJs hooking up other DJs with gigs. They want them all for themselves, not realizing what you're doing is creating a team, creating a structure where people can book fire DJs. And, you know, people should be, if they about it, I'm happy. I hope that they're staying about it, you know? Saving the DJ culture. She's doing it. Thank you. She's doing it.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, my long-term goal is, honestly, I remember just, you know, I did get into some trouble. I'm not ashamed to talk about it nor say it. You understand? But I remember when I sat in front of the parole board and they asked me, what do you do? I said, listen, I'm a DJ. I'm a successful DJ. I work nightlife. You understand? I do have my business, but they said that's not a job. And that lit something inside of me that I said, okay, so you wake up at 7 a.m., you clock out at 5 p.m. I work damn near 19 hours a day, 7 days a week, making a business work. I've probably made your 401k after years and years and years and years of work in probably a year. And it's not about the money factor of it, but it's like, what makes you think you work harder than me? You understand? So with that,
Ignorance.
Yeah. So with that being said, the long-term goal, I want to be able to go and fill out an application at a doctor's office. And when they ask what your occupancy is, you say, I am a DJ.
I say that all the time. What do you do? Oh, I own a female DJ booking company, and we do entertainment venues, and we get booked all over fireplaces only.
That should be on, like, what do you do? It should be there. You understand? Why don't we have health insurance? Why do we have to handle everything? Yes, we are in entrepreneurship, but what's been overlooked is how to turn this into a corporate business. And literally, I mean, I'm figuring it out as I go along. I'm not going to lie. I don't have all the answers. I'm learning as I go along, but I'm putting all my time and energy into learning because I feel like it's not right that a lot of us DJs, we work for 30, 40 years. And a lot of us just end up back in the gutters that we really fought to get out of because our youth is gone. You understand? So I take this very serious.
We know you do. We know you do. It's very clear. But let me ask you something.
What's up?
If you weren't DJing, what would you do? What would you be if you weren't DJing right now?
If I wasn't DJ?
Yeah. So like, let's just pretend, you know what I'm saying? Like you could, you're not a DJ. Like what job would you have done?
You know what? Knowing myself and my little bubble that I live in, I would have been honestly advocating in some way, somehow for the evolution of the youth.
Fire.
You understand? And even pertaining to what I'm doing now, I want to go to bad areas for the simple fact, like we don't got no real structure coming from the streets and like real guidance. And it's not like me telling somebody this is the right thing to do. No, you make your own decisions, but I'm going to give you some advice.
Well, we could talk because there's lots of not-for-profit things that we like to do around here. There's plenty of companies who like to sponsor and have 501c3s where they donate money and funds and grants to bring music into these, low-income communities. And we could definitely talk about that, me and you, after.
Thank you.
All right. Give me a DJ. Okay. What? Give me a DJ who Sammii Blendz considers a 10.
Yo, you know what? Yo, and
a 10. Cause she's not easy to please, okay? She know about the culture. It's not about having cute hair. Like, no. Who is someone that we can be like, yo, oh damn, Sammii, oh, she okay, that's like.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You wanna know who was a huge influence on my career, just watching her? DJ Caper.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, like her style, that girl is nasty. Like, yo, she's something different. Like, if y'all don't know who DJ Caper is, I believe she's from Europe. I might be wrong. But, yo, she's different. Like, you should definitely
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna research her. This is why I do these things. I'm pretending it's for them. It's really for me. But fuck y'all. I want to know.
Caper is fire. Anybody in connection with DJ Caper, tell her that Sammii Blendz says she's fire.
Woo!
I respect her.
And she heard it on the Gatica show.
Really?
She was talking about it with Gatica. So let's say you had to change your name today. What would your new DJ name be?
Bueno.
Like the alter ego that you just didn't, like you just didn't put it out. Like,
DJ Take It Easy.
Hey, take it easy.
Take it easy, mommy. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
No.
What is the dumbest chorus you've heard in a recent song?
Hold on. Damn, you threw me off with that one.
Because, you know, we listen to music. She sets her cues. She sets her markers. Like, and you was just like, that's what we say now? Like, you know?
Nah, you about to get me into some shit.
That's what we put people on blast around here, you heard?
Yo! The dumbest chorus?
Yes. You don't have to name the artist.
No, everybody gonna know exactly who I'm
okay.
talking about.
Go ahead.
Dumbest chorus?
Dumbest chorus.
Munch. I'm sorry, like it was just something about a grown ass man going like this in the club that it did it for me. I'm like,
it doesn't sit right.
I'm like, all right, Poppy heard you.
Like we come from there are many men. And then, you know, and then they're like...
He's like, I'm a munch. With the pinky on too. Yo, niggas be with their pinkies. Guys be with their pinkies on.
Yeah. What is the weirdest thing a fan or supporter has ever done for you?
Has ever done for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had somebody bring me custom boxers.
Custom boxers, okay.
With their photo on it. Oh. I'm not lying.
That's a little...
I swear to God, not...
Was it like what was the...
I would have, you know what? I would have been like, yo, you know what? You
That's
ballsy
cute.
for that.
That's cute.
No, she was actually... she was holding, I think it was a ferret. And she was just like...
Okay, no, yeah,
eyes were just really big. Yo, you remember that? What was the scary, was it the Japanese kind of thing?
The ring?
Momo?
The ring?
It was like a thing, Momo? I don't know, but that was definitely Momo's sister. It
okay, yeah.
Scared the shit out of me, and she told me...
What a ferret. It was the ferret that made it weird, I think.
Right, and then the fact that she drove 2 hours to bring it to me because she found out that, like, I was DJing in the city. So at that point, I realized, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we're not. No ferrets, please.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I mean, I'm sorry to all the ferret owners if I'm discriminating, but that is weird. I concur.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like that Lifetime movie. What's the one with the lambs? Oh my God, that they put in the hole. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what? Which one?
Oh my God, the most famous Lifetime movie. The lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Okay. It puts the lotion on the skin. It puts the lotion on the ferret. That's what she says.
Oh my God.
All right. I only got a couple more questions for you. I know I've been bombarding her with a lot of questions.
We're all good.
What is... I could tell she's successful. Yes, she's successful, but I could tell that you are not stopping. Like you're not at the point where you feel like you're successful. What is that like? And what is the moment that you're going to sit back and be like, wow, like I made it, or like, you know, that you're going to feel that you could sit down for a second?
Honestly, I still don't, like, I don't even feel slightly satisfied. I feel like I'm still playing catch up right now, you know? But I would honestly say, like, me and the way that I am and just the way that I function, I don't think that'll ever be a thing. I'm like, I feel uncomfortable the second that I feel comfortable. The second that I'm able to sit down and I have nothing to do, oh, nah, I'm losing my shit. I start thinking about my entire life. I'm like, oh my God, I'm becoming a failure. Oh my God, what's happening? Like, I gotta get up and just go, do something.
The only reason I ask is because lately I've been like reading all these things about affirmations and like, you know, the power of the mind and your environment and how you think, right? And like, that if you don't know what that moment is going to feel like or able to have a vision of what that's going to look like, it's harder to get there and kind of just getting targeted. So I've been like closing my eyes and seeing penthouse views of like, you know, that's going to be the day where I feel like I'm successful. Like, okay, yeah, I've packed out parties. I've traveled the world. I've DJed in different states or different countries, but it's like where I could sit and know that I'm living in like a penthouse. Like that's going to feel successful to me.
You know what? I always have this like daydream that when like literally whenever I feel stuck or any of that, like I just go into my head and it's always the same one. And literally it's never changed. And it's standing in a stadium, but not in a cliche way. Standing in a stadium that literally it was all self-invested. There are no sponsors. There are no other partners. It's just literally standing in a stadium full of people and just me finally being able to sit there and say, I'm a kid from the Bronx and I'm standing here in front of you. So you could do it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So maybe it'll be like a sense of like energy and peace from within.
Like I did it. Like, look, I did it.
Yeah.
You could really get out of anywhere if you don't fucking stop trying. Like, you just got, like,
Stay
you can't
driven.
stop trying. Consistency. I know a lot of people say maybe have their stories of you watching Becoming Number 4. That was something that you stated, that, you know, you've heard so many bad things that people have said about you. In this interview, I want to wrap up and I want you to tell what you want people to be, how you want to be remembered by people.
You know what? I'm not upset with anybody. And I'm talking in general because I lost a lot of people that I considered friends. A lot of people that I consider family. I lost a lot. Like, you understand? I didn't, like, it doesn't make it that I struggle more than anybody else. Everybody got their story. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, I just want everyone to know that I ain't mad at anybody. I just came to peace with it. And people are only ever going to be done. So it's like, you know, I woke myself up to a lot, but it's never like out of anger. You get what I'm saying? I just literally choose to stay away from whatever is gonna come in the way of what's happening here. I refuse to do that to everyone around that believes in me. And I refuse to do that to myself, because throughout all of this, for the first time in my life, I've grown to love myself. And it took me many, many years to do that. And I never knew that I didn't love myself my entire life. So, you know, where I'm at, it don't matter. I mean, people gonna beat up. Choose to believe whatever it is that you want to believe. When I go to bed, I'm still gonna be me. When I wake up, I'm still gonna be me. It is what it is. Love me, hate me, but nobody gonna stand in my way. Gatita.
Said what she said. Cop the membership, get the boot camp, watch the documentary. What else are we doing with you? What do we expect from you this summer? Where are we seeing you at?
All right, So boom, check it out. I'm going back to LA.
Hey.
I go back.
Can I come in the luggage?
Yes.
Yay.
Yay, Gatita.
You can bring the Gatica in the back.
Oh my God, no, but I have LA coming up. I am going to be moving around for, of course, Pride Month in June.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. A lot of my old networks are coming back, even though y'all follow me, but y'all follow me back. It's cute though. Don't worry, I'm here for it.
We're here for all the bookings, boo.
All the time.
It's all good.
No worries. Now, you know, I'm waiting on something else too.
Okay.
But I cannot announce yet.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I will give you the scoop though on what I'm doing for part 3 of Becoming Number 4.
Ooh, okay. We gotta get the exclusive. What's up?
So literally, I was released March 28th of 2022.
Okay,
I have
about
live
1 year
footage of the entire reconstruction of my life on video. So this one's gonna be no commentary. This is all raw video. I'm giving you guys insight on everything. I'm giving you insight to when I was damn near sleeping in my car. So it's
Respect.
It's gonna be fire, you know.
Thank you for giving us the teaser.
Thank you.
Shout out your handle. I want to make sure everybody tunes in with you.
All right, so this big girl, Miss Catch Me If You Can. It's DJ Shimmy Blendz. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat, I'll be going crazy on Snapchat.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna check you out.
TikTok, whatever it is. DJ Shimmy Blendz, R Z at the end. Shout out to Gatita. Yo, shout out to my female DJs. And definitely shout out to you for you understand keeping the culture alive.
Yes,
You hear me, mommy?
yes. We're here every Saturday. You already know, LatinoMix.com. We only bring fire vibes. You heard?
You can make moves if you just trust and talk about it if you feeling it. Plus, she from the hood and she rolling the clutch. She do it good. Ain't no way I could rush her. Talk about it.